fandom, CGI, and 80 years of comic book history. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect superhero movies. But DC accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction: the failure of Justice League 2017. Thus, the Trinity of DC was born. Wonder Woman, Shazam, and Aquaman have dedicated their lives to fighting the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the great battle at the box office.
Wait a minute! But aren't we the real Trinity of DC? You, Batman, and I?
Diana, I thought we were friends.
I'm sorry, but I'm hanging out with the cool guys now. Okay, thanks, bye!
This is the real origin story of Wonder Woman. Diana Prince hails from Themyscira, a planet that's inhabited by an alien race that consists of only females.
Where do the babies come from, you might ask? Well, we reproduce asexually.
Themyscira is on the verge of collapsing, as many years of mining the planet's core led to the planet becoming terribly destabilized. The ruler of planet Themyscira, Queen Hippolyta, places her only daughter, Diana, in an invisible escape pod.
Mommy loves you, Diana.
Queen Hippolyta activates the launching of the space pod. And it is at this moment when the treacherous General Zod storms into her home and kills her.
Princess Diana, someday you will meet the same fate as your pathetic mother.
Moments later, the planet explodes! And then the escape pod containing little Princess Diana makes its way to a distant planet called Earth. It reaches a small town in Kansas and crash lands right in the backyard of a childless couple. The hatch of the invisible space pod opens and reveals the beautiful female infant inside. God must have answered my prayers. Under the care of the Kent couple, Diana grows up to be a kind-hearted young lady. She is also very popular in school.
Diana, over here! Oh, hi, guys.
Diana might be popular and loved by many, but not everyone shares the same sentiment. One peculiar leopard print-wearing young lady from the wealthiest family in Smallville holds a grudge against Diana.
What's so great about Diana? I hate her jet black hair and her sun-kissed skin and her perfect smile.
How's it going, Cheetah?
My name is Barbara, not Cheetah.
At the age of 17, Diana's Amazonian powers began to develop sporadically and would emerge at unexpected moments. One day, Diana comes across the invisible space pod her parents hid from her and discovers her true heritage.
Mommy loves you, Diana.
Diana learns that Earth's yellow sun is the source of her strength, and she decides to use her Amazonian powers for good. After graduating from high school, Diana leaves Smallville and takes up a low-key newspaper reporter job in the city of Metropolis. Whenever somebody cries for help, Diana assumes a striking superhero persona and rushes to their aid. Meanwhile, remember Cheetah? Well, she never let go of her personal vendetta against Diana and worked hard to become a successful lady CEO of Cheetah Corp. Cheetah begins to hate Super Lady because of her uncanny resemblance to her high school enemy, vowing to take her down. Meanwhile, remember General Zod? It turns out she is not dead, and she arrives at Earth in a warship with what's left of the Royal Amazonian Army. Excited to find someone else that hates Super Lady as much as her, Cheetah decides to work together with General Zod. Together, they manage to subdue Diana and bring her down to her knees.
Who's the more superior woman now?
A giant ray gun emerges from the Amazonian warship flying overhead, and it starts firing a deadly laser beam, damaging most of the city.
Wait, what are you doing?
Beginning the terraforming strategy to turn Earth into the new Themyscira?
This isn't part of the deal?
Yes, I tricked you. What are you going to do about it, huh? Grrr.
While the two villainesses are distracted, Diana recovers enough of her strength and breaks free from her restraints. Cheetah is knocked out immediately. Diana and General Zod get into a battle of epic proportions. The cunning General Zod cheats and sucker punches Diana in the face. When all hope seems lost, Diana musters up all her energy and punches the living daylights out of General Zod. Thus, the citizens of Metropolis are saved. Super Lady... Wonder Woman has since become a symbol of justice and a beacon of hope for the people of planet Earth. The end. This is the real origin story of Superman. Kal-El is the crown prince of the mystical island of Krypton, home to a fierce warrior race known as the Kryptonians. What on earth is this, you may ask? Well, the story dates back many millennia ago, in which a fierce battle between gods took place. The fearsome god of apocalypse, known as Darkseid, sought to conquer the human realm, which the Kryptonians fought hard to protect. Step aside, Jor-El. These weak and pathetic humans are born to be ruled over.
I can't let you do this, Darkseid. You know how much Highfather loves mortals.
In a duel with the leader of the Kryptonians, King Jor-El, Darkseid is defeated and stripped of his godly powers. The almighty Highfather grants the Kryptonians the island of Krypton in honor of their loyalty and sacrifice.
Here you go, boy. Your very own island, just like I promised. Oh yeah, and one baby boy coming right up.
Oh my gosh, look at you. From now on, you shall be called Kal-El.
Thank you, Highfather. By the way, look after Darkseid for me, will you? I have some important business to attend to. Highfather, wait!
Henceforth, the Kryptonians remain eternally youthful and isolated from outside worlds, in the course of their duty of holding Darkseid prisoner for all eternity. Kal-El grows up pursuing the life of a warrior, as per Kryptonian traditions. He is much stronger than any other Kryptonian, thanks to his demigod physiology.
Flight! Super speed! And invulnerability!
That is so not fair.
None of his peers are a match for him in a fight. And pretty soon, Kal-El feels bored, yearning for the day he leaves the island to explore the outside world.
All this training and for what? There's nobody to fight!
Now, Kal-El, remember the only reason we're here today is because we have to honor our duty of keeping the god of apocalypse from
enslaving the human race, I know. But have you seen Darkseid, Mother? He's been sitting in his cell doing nothing for over 3,000 years. I'm sure he's lost his mind from boredom, just as I have.
Unbeknownst to Kal-El, a fierce aerial battle is taking place over Kryptonian skies. Colonel Lois Lane's plane is shot down, and she crash lands on the island.
This wasn't on the map. What is this place?
You are trespassing on Kryptonian territory. State your purpose.
Father! Calm down! You're scaring her! Are you all right?
Some days pass, and Lois Lane proves to be harmless the longer time she spends around Kal-El and his family. Kal-El and Lois Lane become fast friends, and are not at all subtle about their mutual attraction towards each other.
I love hearing all these stories about the city you grew up in. I'd love to see it with my own eyes.
Why don't you come with me so I can show you around?
Kal-El convinces his parents to let him safely escort Lois Lane back to America, to which they relent. King Jor-El throws a huge going-away party for his precious boy.
You didn't have to do all this, Father. I'll only be gone for a week.
Nonsense. It's a momentous occasion. Look at you. All grown up now.
While everyone is busy partying, Darkseid finally manages to break free and escape from his prison cell. No prison cell can hold me, and it only took me 3,000 years. Easy peasy. King Jor-El realizes his mistake and decides to send Kal-El off, fully clad in powerful armor that is endowed with the strength of the gods.
Take this sword and shield, too. It completes the whole armored warrior aesthetic.
I won't fail you, Father!
Ready for takeoff.
Darkseid makes USA his first target. He summoned an army of grotesque monsters and begins his attack on Washington, D.C. I sure miss the smell of chaos and destruction. Nobody can stop me now, and soon the whole world will be mine!
Stop right there! Your reign of terror ends now!
So Jor-El sent his little boy to fight me. How disrespectful. What's with the letter S on your chest? Is it S for stupid?
What? No, this is the S shield. It's a symbol of hope.
Well, you better hope you can survive this! Darkseid and Kal-El engage in a battle of epic proportions. Darkseid tries to make a run for it, and Kal-El chases him down.
It's a bird!
It's a plane!
No, it's Superman! Kal-El catches up and punches Darkseid square in the face. Score! Woohoo! Thus, a fully fledged apocalypse takeover was averted, and the world is saved, thanks to Kal-El, son of Krypton, and his trusty fighter pilot girlfriend. Darkseid is put behind bars once again, but now with added security. I hate that little prick! Kal-El goes on to live with Lois Lane in New York City and works as an agent for the UN Crisis Bureau, effectively becoming the bridge between Kryptonians and humankind. And there you have it, folks. Kal-El is now loved and known to many as Superman. He pledges to protect all of humanity from any mystical or other dimensional evil beings. The end. This is the real origin story of Batman! Bruce Wayne is born and raised in the city of Gotham. Growing up an only child, he was constantly showered with all the care and attention Thomas and Martha Wayne could offer. But little did they know, tragedy is about to strike on this foreboding night. A strange, clown-like man breaks into their home, and Martha dies amid the struggle, horrifically murdered in front of young Bruce's eyes. Thomas was injured and wrongly blamed for the incident. Be strong, son. I'm sure the justice system will prevail. Alfred, please look after him for me. Since then, Bruce swears to join the police force in hopes that one day he can catch the culprit and clear his father's name. However, he failed the police officer's exams because he couldn't overcome his fear of clowns. Thankfully, Bruce has a sharp eye for detail, and so he settled for forensic investigation instead. One night, Bruce is hard at work on the most recent murder case when all of a sudden, a swarm of angry bats burst through the lab window out of nowhere.
What in the world? Ah!
The bats knock over a rack full of unspecified chemicals, and the chemicals spill all over Bruce.
Ah! It burns! Ah!
Bruce regains consciousness and discovers that he now possesses superhuman strength, endurance, and heightened senses.
Whoa! My anxiety is gone. I feel incredible.
Oh, and also, another swarm of bats bursts through the other lab window and leaves behind stacks of cash.
$20 billion? Bats are my new spirit animal.
With his newfound superpower and wealth, Bruce quits his job and becomes a full-time vigilante. Bruce dons a stealthy bat-themed costume to fight thugs and criminals. Who are you?
I am justice. I am vengeance. I am Batman.
What's with the freak costume, though? And the stupid voice?
Stupid?
Stupid? Shut up! This isn't stupid. It's sexy. Take this, and that, and this, and that.
Batman cleans Gotham streets diligently every night, and pretty soon the crime rate in Gotham City is at an all-time low. And that upset a certain group of disreputable people.
Our businesses are going down. We gotta do something about this Batman guy. What was that? Jesus!
Hello, gentlemen! Today is your lucky day, as I will eliminate the Batman for you. But I expect to be paid handsomely.
Joker starts wreaking havoc in Gotham City, hoping to lure Batman out.
Stop right there, criminal.
There you are, Batsy! I'm so glad you finally decided to show up.
Clown! Wait! I've seen you before. You were there the night my mother died.
Joker was the one that killed Martha Wayne all those years ago and framed her husband for the murder. While Bruce is still stunned by the realization, Joker makes a slippery escape.
Later, sucker!
Fueled with rage, Bruce searches high and low for Joker. He also decides that he needs to properly gear up for the ultimate confrontation.
I'm gonna need a whole lot of fancy gizmos.
Joker plants deadly laughing gas explosives all over Gotham City. And then he was just about to push the trigger when Batman stops him in the nick of time. They engage in an epic battle. And as Joker is close to falling off a building, he manages to activate the bomb timer.
Too late, Bats! I have the last laugh!
Batman quickly jumps into the Batwing and rushes to all the poisonous gas balloons rising into the sky as we speak.
I have to tap into the Bat Force.
Batman manages to get to the balloons in time and send them all into space. Joker is miraculously still alive and is put behind bars. With that, Thomas Wayne is proven innocent and can now live happily with Bruce and Alfred at the Wayne Manor. But Batman's job is never finished. To the outside world, Bruce is an insufferable billionaire playboy. But secretly, he uses his superpower and wealth to fight crime from the shadows, thus becoming an incorruptible symbol of hope and justice. The end.